A quick note before we start. This is an AI-generated video from PowerV, narrated by an AI voice, not a doctor. It is for information and inspiration, not medical advice. PowerV is a cosmetic, not a medicine. Hey everyone, I'm Maya, your AI host for this explainer. Today we're diving into PowerV, which is a gentle path to anti-aging designed specifically for folks who just can't tolerate harsh actives on their skin. So, with that important foundation set, let's jump right in and explore a really fascinating shift in how we approach skincare. Now, you might be wondering, do you have to give up on anti-aging if your skin reacts to retinol? It's a huge question, right? Because so many people with reactive skin feel like they are backed into a corner, like they have to make this impossible choice between getting visible anti-aging results or keeping their skin barrier calm and healthy. They kind of just assume that if they can't handle the heavy hitters, they're completely out of luck. Section 1. Retinol and sensitive skin. Look, we all know retinol is incredibly powerful, but for sensitive skin, it can trigger this endless, frustrating cycle of damage and repair. You buy an anti-aging product, it wrecks your barrier, so then you buy a heavy repair cream which ends up clogging your pores. It's exhausting. But the good news here? You absolutely do not have to punish your skin to care for it. There are some fantastic, gentle alternatives out there. Things like bakuchiol, peptides, plant stem cells, and antioxidants. These are highly viable options that support firmness without that awful sting of vitamin A.
But that brings us to Section 2, the retinol alternative catch.
So before you rush out and grab the first thing labeled a natural retinol, we really need to clear up a major industry misconception. Is bakuchiol always gentle? It gets hyped up constantly as nature's totally safe alternative. And yeah, while it usually is gentler than retinol, it's definitely not a magic, non-irritating bullet for sensitive skin all on its own. Here's the reality. It's not just about the hero ingredient on the front of the bottle. If a bakuchiol serum has a super low pH, or if it's mixed in with harsh exfoliating acids in the exact same formula, it's still going to irritate sensitive skin. The concentration, the pH, and the accompanying ingredients are really what decide if your skin feels calm or provoked. Which perfectly leads into Section 3, the whole formula approach. When you compare a standard, single-ingredient serum to a true whole formula approach, it becomes super obvious why sensitive skins still struggle so much. A whole formula approach means you're looking at the base just as closely as the actives. By making sure a product is totally fragrance-free, packed with non-comedogenic ingredients, and completely free of strong acids and retinol, you're essentially creating a safe zone for your skin. Leaving out those pore-clogging fillers and stinging acids is a total game-changer for a reactive barrier. Actually, there's a quote from PowerV's founder, Rasu, that just hits the nail on the head here. She says, "You do not have to punish your skin to care for it. Gentle is the smarter route." I absolutely love that. Your skincare should work with your skin's biology, not declare war on it. Strength doesn't have to mean stripping your skin raw. Moving on to Section 4, Defend, Renew, and Seal. This is where we see how PowerV comes together at the ingredient level using a really smart structural strategy. Step 1 is Defend, which uses astaxanthin to protect your skin from daily environmental stress. Step 2 is Renew. This uses patented plant stem cells, specifically from argan and moss, to support a renewed look of firmness and hydration. And finally, Step 3 is Seal. This deploys a really rich blend of ceramides, beta-glucan, and squalane to seal in all that comfort and replenish your barrier's lipids. It's basically a whole routine packed right into one step. Just to zoom in on one incredible component from that sequence, let's talk about astaxanthin. It's this deep red antioxidant derived from microalgae, and it acts as a daily defense layer against the environmental stress that visually ages us. It's an absolute powerhouse. In fact, it can completely replace the need for those separate, highly acidic, and, let's face it, usually irritating vitamin C serums. Now for the data. Section 5, the clinical proof. Because theory is great, but if you have sensitive skin, you need hard data. And this brings us to the most staggering data point of this whole explainer. In an independent 52-person patch test conducted specifically on people with sensitive skin between the ages of 18 and 70, 100% of the subjects showed zero irritation. Literally zero irritation, not a tiny bit of redness, not even a mild tingling phase, just zero. This is exactly what happens when you use zero added fragrance, zero essential oils, and zero harsh acids. It absolutely proves that you can use potent, active ingredients like plant stem cells and antioxidants in a formula that actually respects and protects your barrier. So what does this all mean for you? If you're exhausted by the endless cycle of damage and repair, and you want to see what a whole formula approach can actually do, it might be time to take action. Head over to power-v-skin.com and definitely make sure to include that V right in between power and skin because it's super easy to miss. Go take their free AI skin analysis to get a personalized, layer-by-layer breakdown. You've spent years fighting against your sensitive skin. Isn't it time you finally started working with it?